And you know whose blood them simple-minded niggas gonna fall on? It's gonna fall on their parents, man.
That's right.
Cause you older generations, you should have been teaching your sons to be aware of their enemies, man.
That's right.
Cause the scriptures say never trust thine enemy, man.
That's right.
Simple ass niggas.
And them Edomites look, they look wicked. The ones that dismember Jake, they look wicked.
Boy, they spirits of vengeance. The Lord, like we read, the Lord uses Esau to oppress us and to slay us. Okay. Yep, because he's the Lord's sword.
Con.
And you niggas, it's 2013, man. You shouldn't be playing video games, man.
That's right.
Okay? You shouldn't be all up in the video games. It's way too much stuff happening around the world and in your area for you to be distracted playing fucking video games, especially with your enemies for hours on end. That's folly, man.
That's right. Definitely.
And it be grown-ass men that get all into that, man. I mean, I used to play video games, but it got to a point where I can't play it anymore.
I can't neither.
You know, if somebody asks me to play, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to play.
No doubt.
Because it's a waste of time.
Exactly. I used to be on that shit for hours, man.
Yeah,
but after a while, it was like,
literally,
when I try to play it, 10, 15 minutes,
you get bored. You get bored because Jake mastered the video game so quick.
Yeah.
You get bored with it.
Yep.
But now they got these videos out here. It takes like fucking 6 months to pass the whole thing. And it's so the graphics is so entertaining and stuff like that. It gets the person so glued to the game. So
no doubt.
That's their whole life.
It's their life.
I can't
the reality is the game.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Bugged out, man. That's crazy, man.
Zechariah 9:13.
Yep.
When I have bent Judah for me, and filled the bowl with Ephraim.
Ephraim, talking about you Latino starting with you Puerto Rican. Alright, and you throwing the rest of the native tribes, alright, like the North American, they rising up. They having all types of protests up in Canada and even up in northern states of the Midwest for these Native Americans, man, because they tired of the so-called white men, okay? And that prophecy in Genesis 49 and 19, when Gad shall invade or overcome him, that overcame him in the last, that's gonna come to pass, man.
Yeah. And your Oxalakia, the name of that movement that the natives is doing is called Idle No More.
And that's good, because a lot of them is a bunch of idle, powwow drumming, two-spirit, the great spirit loves everybody type niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know, they should already know in their spirit that the white man ain't right, man. You know, simple, man. But that's good they waking up, man. And you don't want that, man. So, I mean, Esau, man, you're going to have a whole lot of hell coming on. You're going to have the Negroes destroying your ass.
Right.
You're going to have the Native Americans destroying your ass. And you know how difficult that was. You had to use the Negroes to take down the Native Americans. You had to use biological warfare, i.e. smallpox and other diseases to take them down. How much more when they're focused and they're not, what's the word? They're not in that docile, let's make treaties with him. They ain't gonna fear you no more. The Lord gonna put a spirit on them to X you out, man. It's gonna be glorious, man.
Right.
2nd Esdras chapter 16 verse 68.
Yep.
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
That's talking about when martial law is implemented. They're gonna send them Northcom, them FEMA troops, alright, them Gurga troops, the UN peacekeeping troops, alright, these foreign troops. They're gonna send it on you idle people here of America, man. You video game playing all the daytime, you Madden lovers, you, what's that new game? Call of Duty Black Ops?
Yeah.
You had niggas camping out for days to get that game, man. You know, on the commercial, some nigga got toothpaste drool or sleep in his eyes. He's like, yeah. I was like, yo, man, y'all need to be put to death, man.
Fuck America, man.
That's folly, man. You know, and you got niggas that stay out for shoes too.
Yeah. Fucking Jordans.
For J's and stuff. You had niggas getting gutted up and stuff. What was it about last year? Or early last year when football season was starting. they had an incident where these Jordans, people was getting stabbed up for Jordans, man. That's gonna come to an end very soon.
That shit's still going on too.
You got 13?
Still going on.
Zechariah?
Yeah, Zechariah 9:13.
Zechariah chapter 9 verse 13.
Yep.
When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up the sons, O Zion, against the sons, O Greece.
Yeah, so the Lord's gonna raise up you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to get physical with the so-called white man. Okay? And we already read, when he stopped dealing treacherously, the Lord gonna deal treacherously with him. And they're in that time. They're so docile, many of them think we cool with them. I be supplanting their ass at work, man. Because the scriptures say be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So you play it cool with them, like, oh yeah, what's up? Or how's your day and that. Make it seem like you cool with them. But when all hell break loose, man, all that coolness gonna be out the door. It's gonna be a foot in your chest, and you're gonna get put to death, man. That's right. No hesitation.
And made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
Yep.
And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrows shall go forth as the lightning.
Is that the end of 13?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Go to Ezekiel 25 and 12.
Jake is gone out here. They finished.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake is finished, man. Well, I work at, like, the two blatant open sodomites on the job is both Jakes, man.
Word.
It's abominable. And this Edomite, he ready to kill one of them. He talks shit. He tell you he ready to beat his ass and everything. He bold with it.
Wow.
I be like, damn, man. You know? But that's the spirit. Hey, if the Lord put the spirit on him to X him out, that's going to be the judgment. I ain't going to weep for that dude. Because that dude ain't right, man.
That's right.
Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance.
Yep.
And have greatly offended.
Yep.
And avenged himself on them.
That's i.e. slavery, i.e. America. Because that's all he does. Every day he offends our people. He bring nothing but violence to our people and destroy them every day. And when our people ask for help, you know, thinking that he's brotherly, like he portrayed, like he say he is, he always end up shitting on them. So this is what the Lord gonna do to him. Keep reading.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it. That's
right. What's the hand being stretched out against this place? That's the plagues, man. Because the scriptures say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. All right? So he gonna touch you, man. And like it said in Isaiah 19, it says that he shook the hand over Egypt. Okay? That's the Lord plaguing this place, man. And it's evident.
And I will stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it.
Yep.
And will make it desolate from Teman, and then Dedan shall fall by the sword.
Yep. Keep reading.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel.
So that's plain. The Lord's going to use the children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to make war and put the Lord's vengeance and indignation upon the nation of Edom, the so-called white men, the sons of Greece. Okay? When he raised up thy sons of Zion against them. Keep reading.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
And the brothers, I don't know what it is, but I be meditating about beating somebody's legs in, man. I just want to whip on somebody's fucking legs. You got other brothers that just want to do horrible things outside of that. But that's probably the main thing I focus on, beating on somebody's legs. But you got Jakes out here that's even more crazier, think of even more crazy things to do to these people, man. And when all hell break loose, what's going to restrain them from doing it? Because due to this financial, economic woes, they starting to release these prisoners because they can't afford them. And you know how bugged out and crazy and animalistic them niggas is. They gonna go crazy out here on these people, man, with no restraints. Keep reading.
And they shall do according to Edom to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power.
That's right. Hop to verse 17.
And I will execute